Let me ask you this question. Do you sometimes feel overwhelmed in your marriage? A lot of couples feel like the restoration requires a massive change in your life, a massive life makeover. But it doesn't. It usually begins with one intentional step.
This video, we're going to talk about the steps for restoring your marriage.
Let's dive in. So many couples have a question, where do we begin? We've lost our friendship. We lost our trust. We lost our connection. We lost our spiritual intimacy. We have lost years to busyness. Where do we begin? We're going to tell you.
That's a really good question that most people have. God has answers for us.
Point number one, stop looking at the entire journey. Focus on today. Lamentations chapter 3, verse 22 and 23 tells us, the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning.
Wow.
Great is your faithfulness. God gives us grace for today's obedience. Like the old saying, I'm trying to be too flippant, how do you eat an elephant? The answer is one. So how do you begin this journey? You just can't go look and say, okay, I see where we are today and I see where we want to be. I don't see how we can possibly get there. You can't look at the entire journey. You have to just look at today. God gives us grace for today's obedience.
He always leads us in steps. That has helped me so much. Help me not to become overwhelmed when I see where I want to get to in something, but I know I'm not even close to being there. He's going to take me a step at a time towards that end goal or toward that desired result. And that's what he does in our marriages. He's going to lead you a day at a time, one step at a time.
Point number 2, rebuild your friendship first. You talked a lot and you did fun things together.
Yes.
Remember? Think back. You talked a lot and you did fun things together. Guys, you remember how you were looking forward to that Friday night date and you were just excited about spending time with your sweetie and you looked forward to it and you planned it. Ladies, you remember how you picked out your outfit and you fixed your hair a certain way and you picked out your perfume and you knew what necklaces you're going to wear and you had everything, your shoes, you knew what shoes you're going to wear. It was important to you because you planned it and you were intentional, and you have to rebuild that friendship. You can do it in conversations. Remember how much you talked on the phone? Remember when the phone's on the wall and you had to talk?
Long talks.
And you had long talks. You had the long cord where you could lay down on the floor or you could sit in the chair. It was a big long cord. So you remember the conversation, how much they mattered then. They matter just as much today as they did then.
Yes, sure do.
Conversations matter. They really do. Go on walks together. It doesn't cost anything to go on a walk.
No.
If you don't have a park nearby, you can drive someplace that has a park and do some walking together. Walk and talk as you get some good exercise and you're really building that emotional connection.
That's
you really
right.
are.
That's good.
Have a coffee together, coffee, tea, dessert, something. Do something together where doesn't take a lot of effort. Go get a milkshake together and share a banana split. Do something. I know our nutritionists are yelling at me right now, but do something together that doesn't take a lot of effort, but it's very enjoyable.
That's right.
Laugh together. Watch a movie that you enjoy, that you laugh, or a TV show that you love, and talk about it and laugh together with it. Share some laughter.
Yep. Play a silly game or play with your kids, or if you're older, little older like we are, play with your grandkids. Do things that are so fun. And especially, like Jess said, get you outdoors. That's always great. Just places where you can laugh together, enjoy something together, play putt-putt golf, something that doesn't take a lot of mental thinking, but you can enjoy conversation and fun together.
Yeah, talk about your shared experiences. Hey, remember when we went
Yes.
to this place, or we did this, and
Oh, yes.
remember when the kids did this and they played Little League or dance or whatever it was. Talk about your shared experiences. Remember we went to saw this minister at a certain conference. Talk about your shared experiences and talk about your life together. Bring those things back up. Stir those things back up. Just rebuild that friendship.
That's right.
God designed husband and wife to be friends for life.
That's
He
right.
didn't design you to drift apart. That is not God's
No.
part of God's design. It really isn't. And in our new book, You're Not Losing Love, You're Losing Time, we discuss the truth that transformed our own perspective. Marriages are not rebuilt through one gigantic moment. They're rebuilt through thousands and thousands of small moments. It's one conversation, it's one prayer, it's one walk, it's one intentional evening together. That's how restoration usually happens.
That's right. That has to become your new normal, to be intentional, to have conversation, to be intentional, to pray together, to be intentional about sharing spiritual things together and sharing fun together. That's just, it needs to be your new normal instead of allowing everything else to crowd that out of your life and out of your marriage. It
Right.
makes an enormous difference.
Point number 3, consistency beats intensity. It's the small and daily investments.
Yes.
It's not the occasional grand gestures. 10 minutes a day, sit down with each other, no interruptions. Talk about each other, check in with each other, pray together,
Yes.
and you have daily check-ins. You kiss each other, you hug each other, goodbye, you kiss each other, hello. Greet each other when one of you comes home, you greet each other. And you just take the time to be nice to each other and just
Yes.
it's those small moments, Teresa.
Yes, those are huge investments in your marriage. And you learn to raise your level of expecting that this is how it should be instead of just settling for we just pass each other when one comes home or both of you come home from work or we get busy with dinner and the kids and don't take time to talk or connect in the evening, and then it's like another day starts and the same things happen all
Right.
over again. You don't want that to be your normal anymore. When you recognize this, just little things, every moment that you have makes a world of difference, and it will transform your
Right.
marriage.
And even connecting physically, 1 minute hug. Have you done last time you did a 1 minute hug where you just hug?
It seems like a long time when you first start doing that, but it just ministers so
Right.
much to you
You just
inside. It
do a
really
hug.
does.
20-second kiss. Pecks are good, but 20-second kiss. That's a long time if you haven't done it in a while. It just really does something to your relationship when you have physical contact
That's right.
during the day. It really does. Point number 4, you have to trust God with the process. Psalms
Yes.
125 verse 5 and 6 tells us, those who plant in tears will harvest with shouts of joy. They weep as they go to plant their seed, but they sing as they return with the harvest. Restoration often happens gradually. It may seem like I'm sowing, I'm giving, I'm doing what I can, we're doing what we can, we're trying. The Bible says God is not mocked. As a man soweth, he shall also reap. People use that in a negative way, but I'm telling you, we use that in a positive way.
That's
When
right.
you sow good things,
Sow
when you sow
good
good
things.
things, intentions.
Sow
When you sow
time.
time, you sow kindness, you
Yes.
sow thoughtfulness,
Yes.
those small gestures, and you sow those
Exactly.
into your marriage. You're going to reap with joy. And Psalm tells us with shouts of joy
Yes.
and
Shouts of joy.
singing when you return with the harvest, right?
That's so beautiful. Yes, you're just going to have such sweetness return to your relationship. It's just, we can't wait to spend time together. We just love being together. That's going to be part of the harvest. I'm sure that you're going to find so many other ways that you're going to be seeing a lot of reaping coming from every little thing that you sow into each other and into your marriage.
We have a challenge for you this week. What's the one intentional step that you can take today?
Good.
So, God restores the years, by helping us redeem today's opportunities. Remember, you're not losing love, you're losing time. And when you begin to redeem the time, God can begin restoring what was lost. If you'd like to dive into this further, check out this video here and we'll see you over there. And remember,
God designed husband and wife to be friends for life.